I needed a conference speakerphone because I work from home and sometimes I have conference calls and I need to sound crystal clear and professional because I am working from home. And so I purchased this EMEET conference speakerphone so I could use it. So sometimes I'm honestly working while I'm walking around and on the call. So that works well if you're not doing a video call. So I wanted to get a conference speakerphone and I found this one off Amazon, and I just kind of want to show you what the setup is like and how it works because I think it's pretty good for an at-home or even a small office use. You can definitely use it for that. So this is how it comes, just in a small box. Nice thing is it comes with a little carrying case. So if you want to keep it protected, if you're not using it all the time, you can keep it protected. Or let's say you're going into, sometimes you work in an office, sometimes you work at home, you might want to just keep it protected so nothing, dirt and stuff doesn't get in the speaker and keeps it clean. So pretty easy to set up. It's only going to take you a few minutes. So basically it has this little booklet, which it comes with. It looks really thick, but honestly, it just has it in a lot of different languages. So maybe only the first 5 pages are English, if that's the language you speak in fluently, or you can kind of check for the other languages you would want to speak in or understand. So, okay, so here's what it looks like. So all you're gonna wanna do is press on when you get it. And you hear it turn on, which is great. So you know that it's on. It makes that noise when it turns on. And then if it's not fully charged, it does come with a power cord. So one side is going to be your USB-C and one side is going to be just a USB. And you're going to plug that in. And if you're plugging that in, let's see, and it turns on, let's see. Okay, so when it's charging, you're going to see the green dots and you're going to see how much power it has. So 1 through 5. So if it doesn't have very much power, it's not going to show very many green lights. I actually think it might show red. And then as it keeps getting powered on, it'll show more green to show you how much power you have left on it. But you do not need it to be plugged in to use. It does have Bluetooth, which is really awesome. So you're just going to want to press the Bluetooth button and then it'll go white. And so that way you know that it's, your devices are gonna be able to connect to it, which is really nice. So the first time I connected, I did have to go to my settings and go to Bluetooth and then find the EMEET. It's called like EMEET something. So you know it's the EMEET, it doesn't have some weird code. And you just click that and connect it, and then it right away, then the sound started coming through the speaker. So that was super quick. I also have a Mac and it is compatible with a Mac. So super important to know, my Mac does not have a regular USB for plugging it in though. So I have to use, I'll show you for my Mac, just to charge it. I have to use this to charge it on my computer because most Macs do not have a regular USB. So that's the only thing that would make it not easily compatible, but that's only for charging. You don't necessarily have to charge it through your computer. You just need to, have a power source and a USB. So that's all you would need for that. So let me go ahead now, replug that in. Oh, I don't need that plugged in right now. So we're gonna go ahead and just turn some music on so you can see how it works. I have just turned on some royalty-free music so you can hear the sound quality of this. So if it doesn't come through right away, just remember to go to your settings and go to Bluetooth and hit connect and go to the EMEET, and it should come through right away. You don't have to do anything else after that. So you can hear it coming through the speaker. Now what I'm gonna do is show you how it can go down low enough that you can't even hear it, and then I'm gonna press it all the way up. And you hear it making that beeping noise when it's gotten to full volume. So it can get pretty loud, which is awesome. And then the other nice thing is there's a mute button, and you can see it goes red when you're on mute so that the other person cannot hear me talking if I'm on a call, which is really great. And I know that I'm actually on mute because sometimes you end up having little conversations with somebody else in the office or wherever you are. And so you don't want, obviously to hear each other. And then it's got the call button to call. Obviously, if you want to turn, this one is for your Bluetooth, so you need to press that for when you're getting connected. And then the on and off button is nice as well. The other thing that's helpful for this that it doesn't come with is there's something called a daisy chain where you can connect it to another speaker. So if you have a really big conference room, and one wouldn't be enough, then you can go ahead and connect them together. It does have like AI noise reduction, so it can help cancel out background noise, which is really nice. So, and then it has like 4-way speakers or something, so that like, depending on where, doesn't matter where you're sitting, you don't have to be right in front of it. It should pick up the voice the same. So if you're walking around a room, or if there are many people in the room, it should pick it up. So that is all really great. I think it has nice quality and a really good price point. So definitely check this out.